started. Guys, welcome back to another podcast. We have guests today.
Yay!
2 guests. We have my mother's cousin and my mother's niece.
Hello.
Makes you sound young.
Yeah.
Or we can go with my aunt and my cousin.
That's better. Yes.
Oh, you like that better?
We just don't confuse people.
Yeah,
you know?
just confusing.
How does that confuse people?
Well, I don't know. Ask them.
Now you're calling my listeners dumb.
No.
No.
Didn't
That's
say
what I
that.
said. That's
no
what
one
I
said
heard.
that.
said
That's
you're-
not cool.
you're
You called your
confusing
listeners
No,
them.
I
dumb.
didn't. You
No.
said.
No.
No, it's just so much easier to say my aunt, my cousin versus my mom's cousin and my
Well,
and
you
her
should
niece.
talk and say my cousin and my niece. But I'm the one who clearly leads this podcast.
Exactly. I think it's
And
much
you're
cooler
already
to say my
confused
aunt.
everybody.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Mom. Guys, this is another mother-daughter duo. Yes. Go. If you had to be named something else, what would you name yourself? If you could choose your own name.
Oh Lord.
Oh, I don't know. Never thought of that.
You have an answer?
No.
Maria? Maria and Nikki.
Yes, Nikki.
Weird calling you by your first name. Without the teta in front
Say
of
that.
it.
Well, then call her
But
Tita Nikki.
But
Teta,
that
Nikki,
now you have
and
to.
Maria.
Yeah. So that's the.
It's a respectful way.
Yes.
Yes.
So what would you call yourself? Did you
Oh.
ever think of it? Is there a name out there that you like that over Nikki, or
No.
how about
Kind
the
of like
spelling
my.
of your
Kind
name?
of like my name.
How about the spelling of your name?
My name.
Would you have preferred the Nikki or?
No.
Oh,
No,
You're
because
fine with-
nobody
I
spells
think
their
Nicole
name.
for me.
Nicole? So you want to take after your mom and be called
See,
Nikki?
You're
should
gonna
call-
name your kids Nicole.
Ooh, okay. We were talking
So
about
you
this.
want kids?
Old traditional
Yeah.
way.
You want kids?
Yeah.
When I was your age, I didn't want kids. Now I want them.
Yeah, she
How can
wants
I not
kids.
have a mini Evie and a mini Evan running around?
There you go. See. So we got a mini Nick and a mini Nicole.
Sure.
See?
Nick is the new guy.
No.
Is what?
Nick is me.
Oh, I know. But you said Nicole.
Wait!
Oh, yes. I love that. A Nick and a Nicole.
Oh boy.
Okay, hold on. What would you name yourself if you could choose your name?
I don't know. I never thought of it.
But you hate your name.
No, it just sounds.
She likes Nikki.
Yeah, Nikki's cool.
You
No, but I wouldn't be a Nikki.
And you would choose Nicole?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you like your
Yeah,
name?
she looks like
Yeah.
a Nicole.
No, I like my name.
Maybe Brianna with a Y.
Really?
With a
Brianna?
Y.
No, you don't look like a Brianna.
Anything spelled with a Y is way cooler than
Right?
an
I
I.
agree.
Yeah.
That's why I spell mine with a Y.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nikki.
That's not exactly what I was talking about, but
Well, how about you?
me?
Yeah.
Dylan?
Dylan
No, yeah, I
Dylan?
wanted
with
not,
the Y.
Yeah, Dylan with the Y, but not Dylan. I wanted to be Jordan or Julia. But the contradiction here is that I don't want a generic name either, and those are both generic names. So I do like how my name is unique,
Yes.
but in the past I've wanted to be named Julia or Jordan. I know Julia's not, but I
Jordan
like the
with a Y?
unisex names. Like I like Jordan. I
With
like
a Y?
Jordan. Yeah.
Interesting.
I know. I don't know why. I think they're like,
See, when I spell my name EY Nickey,
yeah.
and in an email or anywhere where I'm not talking to someone, they automatically think I'm a male.
Oh, really?
Why?
Because Nicole would be the female version.
That's right.
My mom hates when people call Nick, our brother, Nicky. She's like, no.
Because I
He's
named him
Nick.
Nicholas.
Yeah.
I didn't name him Nicky.
Yeah,
I
but
named
you-
him Nicholas.
But you didn't name her Evie.
Yeah. You name me something else.
No, I didn't name her.
Oh.
I picked Evie.
Oh.
Oh, so she did name me Evie.
I picked Evie.
Ah.
I searched real hard what I can change that
Isn't
name
it
to.
weird that we don't get to pick our own names?
Yeah, you could. Go for it. Change it if you want.
No, but isn't that weird? We go,
Well, you
like,
can't pick your own
we
names. What are you
go
going to be? X?
18 years with somebody else choosing our name for us.
Well, you can change it. Say, hey,
Change it.
hey, come here. Hey, you, and you, and you, and you. Come here.
Yeah, like
Any
why don't we
names?
just say
What do you
kid
mean?
number 1 and kid number 2 until they're of age to choose their own name?
No.
Why?
Oh my
That only
gosh.
happens in
I'm
Bird
just
Box.
kidding. Oh yeah, that's right. Girl and boy. I forgot about that.
Did you watch that?
It's a
Yes.
good movie.
No, I didn't like it.
It was okay, right?
Oh,
It was okay.
It was kind of
It was
silly.
over.
Creepy.
No, there was nothing special about it. It was okay.
It's the bird for me.
The bird.
I don't like
Get it.
birds.
They were not birds.
I
Oh,
know.
you don't like birds.
No.
So
You don't like bird box?
Nope.
I don't get how that is anything.
Yeah, whatever.
She just finds them creepy.
Yeah.
So she didn't like
You
it.
find
Even
birds
though we
creepy?
didn't see birds.
Bird.
Yeah,
I
that's what I'm
run.
saying,
I
there's no
I
birds.
I undercovered
Since
like under
when?
the table.
Would you
Since
say that's
when?
your biggest fear?
Birds,
Yeah.
100%.
Why?
Really?
A million %.
Did you get attacked by a bird?
We had a bird pet.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm
that's what
saying.
I'm
So why do you
I
hate it?
clipped the wings just so it wouldn't fly. I don't like the flapping. I don't know
Oh
what
my
direction they're
God.
coming. Like when
Oh
they
my
fly,
God.
they fly always towards me.
Even
We
little
used to have
birds?
birds
Any
outside.
kind of birds. The bird would come
love
fly
watching
like
them fly.
full force into almost my door because it was trying to build a nest there.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And I was held
Testicles.
captive in my house. And I'm like, no, this is not happening. So we had to make sure that nest, I had to put a construction helmet on top of my lamppost so that the
It was
bird
just,
wouldn't
it was
nest
just
there.
trying to make a home.
I don't care. Not here. Not
No,
here.
she
Mom,
hid in her car.
what's your biggest
We're not
fear,
gonna-
Mom?
I don't have any.
You don't have any fears?
I don't think so.
No?
None?
Not a
Maybe
spider?
bear fears. No, spiders, please. Come on now.
My son has a fear of spiders.
Why?
Which one?
They're
Love
freaking
Corrado.
spiders.
Corrado?
Yeah. Spiders are like, he'll call me, Mom. He's 27.
And he has a girlfriend!
Well, I know. Spiders
Let's hope she
are the
doesn't
worst.
listen to this podcast.
No.
My boyfriend
We used to
used
do
to
that
kill
all
a
the time.
spider.
Mom, can you come here for a sec?
All of them.
It's our
Do you
turn.
believe that spiders are old dead relatives?
Spiders are old dead relatives.
You used to say that's the
No,
poop.
moths.
No,
Moths.
that's just like
Moths,
anything.
yeah.
We're not allowed to kill moths. When you see a moth flying
You
around,
used to have lots of them at your light outside.
yeah,
you would
we're
have moths.
if they're inside, we have to shoo them out. We're not allowed to.
Why?
Because that's what it means.
They're old dead
Really?
relatives?
Something like that.
Our late
The
relatives?
fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. I know. I'm just saying.
Swear on this podcast?
Yeah, we can swear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my mom does a lot of it until I do it, and then she's like, I don't like it. I'm
Yeah.
like,
It's kind of cool when old people swear, though.
Yes.
It's kind of cool?
Yeah.
No.
You say when old people swear?
So you
Older.
just call yourself
Oh,
old?
sure, I'm old.
Oh, are you older than her?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Mom.
Only by months.
My mom said, I said, Mom, you're not giving me anything to work with on this podcast. You're not telling childhood stories. I don't have any footage of my childhood because you didn't take any. Like, I feel deprived. She said, get me going with Nikki or Gail or,
Not Gail.
somebody else.
No, Gail was.
Whoever.
She was at the clubs, Gail.
Whatever. Let me do a podcast with Nikki, which is why I've been bothering you for the
Yes,
past month to do a podcast.
yes.
Share a story, Mom. Get going.
She has them all.
You don't have any? What are you talking about?
It all has to do with your
Has
mother.
my mom ever smoked weed before?
Not with me, never.
Nope.
I swear to this day, I've
Have you
never
ever
touched
smoked
it.
weed?
Never.
Nope. Neither of
That's
us.
such a lie.
Nope.
I don't know. Gummy bears I've had now, but no, but with no what is it?
THC?
Yeah,
Then what are you just eating? The
it's supposed to
CBD
make
oil?
it's supposed to make you calm.
And?
Were you tripping?
No,
Oh.
Have you ever made like brownies?
no. Now let me ask
But
you
you can
this
burn
question:
basil.
Have you tried weed?
That's such a
Yeah.
guilty no.
I will freaking kill her.
That's a guilty no. She's
Yeah.
freaking tried
Look, she's
it.
all red.
She
Oh,
is. Look
we'll talk about that later.
Come on, all of my kids have done it, and they still do.
Wait.
Except
Oh,
this
look
one,
at her.
I did
she
not.
doesn't, but the other two for
Why
sure.
don't I do it?
I don't know why.
You never asked me.
Why don't you do
Because I feel like my brain is so sharp and I don't want anything to affect it.
it? True.
You know?
I just don't
For
like
you.
the smell
Like,
of
I'm
it
very
either.
I don't
scared
like
that
smell either.
something will affect my brain. So like I don't really.
Apparently
do
it's good for
anything
you.
that
Expecting
will.
that question.
No, you gotta be careful with the strands.
Oh,
There's some strands that are
However-
damaging.
oh.
You have to be careful.
Really?
Good old
Well-
Irene filling me in on what's bad.
Okay, tell the story. What do you mean? What's the context of that?
Context. Every
Tell
time
you went on what's bad before?
on Facebook, everything is
Oh,
so
I
like
get my information too.
McDonald's is bad, cookies are bad, ice cream is bad.
No, ice cream's not bad.
Well, you list all these things, and I'm like, is there anything that she's gonna put that's good in there? Like everything she lists is, oh, just found out. Burger,
FYI.
yeah, Big Mac burgers are really bad for you.
But
well,
we
I
already
know
know.
that. Like, why do you have to tell me?
Facebook contacts. I have nothing else to talk about on Facebook,
Oh
so I thought
my
I'd
god.
do that.
Anyways, your mom back in the day,
Oh, here we go.
she was
Back
a little
in the day.
daredevil. Yes.
A daredevil.
Yes.
In what way?
We don't have to tell everything.
No. Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Just
Okay,
okay.
The
Wait a
whole
minute. Wait
reason
a
I
minute.
started this podcast is to learn about my mother because she's a stone wall, and I want to know:
Your
is
mom?
she a stone cold-hearted bitch, or does she have
Oh.
a past?
No, she
Listen,
is.
wait a minute.
Huh.
Watch. Anything that
She
you say
knows all
about
my
me.
stories.
Okay, anything that you say about me, we were together.
Wait,
She
hold
knows about
up.
my
Is
stories.
that true? Do you know holler stories?
No.
Yes.
No.
We've
I
talked
told you
about,
about-
but we've talked about
No.
these. Anytime we get
It's
together, we
not
always
me,
bring them
but,
up,
like-
though.
No, I've told you about the time where your aunt had a vehicle. It was your uncle's car.
Uh-huh.
So then how can you get mad at me for
No,
doing
no.
stuff?
So
Like,
her uncle's very
yes.
generous
You guys
and
do
allowed
fuck
us.
all compared to what
Yeah.
we did.
That's what I'm saying.
So then why are you getting mad at anything we do?
No, because it's
No, I don't get
times,
Why
mad.
have
have-
to track
times
my
have changed.
location?
I have to
Wait,
track your
She
location.
tracks my location.
How old are you?
17.
She's hopping in and out of Ubers every 5 seconds. I
Yeah,
need to know where
that's-
she's
I
that's
at.
a
get
safety,
that she
that's
knows
good.
my location,
I mean,
the
today
speed I'm
is-
going, my battery percentage.
No,
What?
that's
You
part
know
of
that?
That's part of the app.
How can you
I
know
don't.
that?
I don't care
What app
whether
is
phones-
this?
Life 360.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to
Well, I
download
shouldn't
that
say
on
that.
there.
All the parents get
Sorry.
on there. Life 360. If you
No,
don't have
no,
an iPhone.
No.
If you have an iPhone, it's find a friend.
Find friends.
I think
Something.
everyone
Kat
knows
wants to
about
track me. I turn it off.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's
If I
kind of
turn
the
Because she goes,
opposite
"Where
relationship.
are you?" I say, "I'm on the 404." She can't check and say, "You're still at home."
Yeah.
that. Oh, I do that too.
Because she does that to me all the time. Sometimes it backfires on me because I'm supposed to pick her up and she's like, "Where are you?" I just left. No, you're still at home, right? No, but I track her for safety reasons.
Yeah, for
I
safety
don't
reasons,
creep
I
her
think
out
it's
and
good.
find out where she is every 5 minutes.
Like I like to have their friends' phone numbers for safety reasons
Do you
too.
think it's safer in my day and age or growing up in her age?
Safer than yours.
Safer in mine?
Yeah, hers
Why?
is because.
But
There's
now you
more.
can track. Before you couldn't.
Well, I could track her now, but I can't go get her. I mean,
Yeah.
Well, you can know where she is. If I were to hop in a taxi back then, my mom would have no idea where I am.
yeah, but there's a lot of. I mean, there were bad people back then, but there's a lot more.
This population is growing.
Yeah,
Interesting.
and the
Okay,
some
back
of
to your story.
which story?
Yeah, she wants to hear stories. She wants to
So-
hear stories too.
Your so
we
Irene's
get mad.
Hey,
uncle.
your aunt.
Your uncle.
We don't go by first names.
Oh, your uncle. Her uncle
Uh-huh.
gave her a vehicle to use when she, was on the weekends. Was it
No,
just
he
the
was on
weekends?
vacation.
Oh, vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
yes. She had her license.
Okay.
Freshly, probably had her license. Maybe not even a
I
year.
don't know. Maybe.
No. So she says, "Hey, you want to go, Nikki? You want to go downtown? You want to go for a ride?" And we're like, "Okay." So we did
I thought
Pottery
you guys live downtown.
Pottery Road. There's the Dairy
In this-
Queen.
Right in the city.
Was it Pottery Road? Was the Dairy
Yeah.
Queen?
Yeah, Pottery Road.
We'd have ice cream there and stuff. Anyways, we ended up downtown, and she'd have the
Is this
music.
when we went skating?
No, this
This
is
another
like,
time?
no.
It's a different time.
So this is when we had our windows rolled down, playing the music.
That was
loud.
That was in downtown.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Where
down,
you said if
that,
you're, if
yeah,
my
that,
ass. No.
but that was that thing. That was at Dairy Queen.
No, that,
That
was
was
down.
No,
driving
that was
downtown.
going towards Dairy Queen, or were we going towards downtown
No,
from
we were-
Dairy Queen?
Yes.
I thought I was going to Dairy Queen.
So we
Anyways.
were downtown. I remember because there was a stoplight every intersection. There were like every 5 minutes.
How many years ago was this?
We had
Doesn't
to-
really matter. Who cares? It's a freaking
Yes!
story.
It does.
We don't need to-
context.
Okay,
Context matters. If
let's
you
just
do
say-
something
well,
at 19
okay,
or do
let me
something
tell
at
you this.
32, Like, I need to know.
I got
Why?
married at 23.
Yeah.
I
Woo,
started.
You did?
Yes. I started dating at 18,
Do you
17.
feel pressure to get married? At
So
21?
everything I did with your mom
Yeah.
was before I was 18.
Oh.
Yes. All the
See,
bad
that
stuff.
puts it into context.
Yes.
But why do we
Maria,
need to know
listen
age?
and go buck wild.
Why do we
Wow.
need to know age?
She is exactly like me.
Oh, really?
Actually, maybe a little bit tamer.
Tamer.
Yeah. That's because I know my parents.
Put the leash on.
No,
Ridiculous.
because I'm not oblivious.
That's right.
Right?
You let her drive when she didn't even have her license.
No,
for a
she
year.
I
had
had
her
my
license.
license.
She
I
had
can't
her
even go with
license.
friends. We've had it for a year and a
So,
half.
anyways, yeah, but
Okay.
you want to go to Wasaga Beach? You haven't even been on the
That's
highway
only
yet.
An hour away. You haven't been on the highway and you have your license?
I've been on it twice,
Not
but
yet.
they refuse to take me. I think it's on purpose. They're like,
Yeah,
you can't
G1
drive.
or G2?
G2.
What? You haven't been on the highway? You have to do a highway test to get
No,
your...
no, that's for your G.
Oh, never mind.
No,
Yeah.
I've driven on like
So-
3-4 times,
What,
but like,
What, you have something to say?
Yeah, headphone users.
Mom, this is the 20-second podcast,
Okay.
okay? Come on.
What's that mean?
It means
Okay.
that people know that I already yell and have a very high volume.
Oh, yeah, we
She's
know
saying
that.
headphone users.
Oh,
Headphone users, suck it.
so anyways, so we
This deserves surround sound.
yes.
Anyways.
So she takes the vehicle and we drive downtown, and you know we've got the windows rolled down. We're feeling cool.
Yeah.
The music's cranked, you know.
Are
and,
you feeling this? Is this how you feel?
Yeah, for
You know,
sure.
and guys are standing at the on the sidewalks there or whatever, and
Whistling at you.
I don't know. Did they say
Yeah.
something?
Yeah, I said
They must
so.
have said
Yeah,
something.
it pissed me off.
And your mom screams out the window, "If my ass cheeks could
No.
pucker, I would kiss
Yeah.
you." And we hit a red light. So the guy starts walking towards the car, and she's like, "Oh my god, roll up the windows, roll up the windows." And back then it wasn't power. It was right? So the guy started coming towards the car.
So I'm getting ready to go.
Yeah, and she just as soon as it turned green, man, it was like a quick light, I don't know, or something,
Yeah.
but we took off.
Yeah.
But so we did we did a lot of that patrolling downtown stuff. And then one time we are at the liquor store, and we
Liquor
driving.
store? How old were you guys?
Under 18 and the legal
Yeah.
age in Canada is
No.
19.
Were we
so,
driving? No,
Yeah.
probably not.
So what were you doing?
Well, we
Tapping
put it-
people on the
no,
shoulders and asking
yeah.
them to buy you alcohol?
We gave him $10,
Yeah.
and we got a few cans of.
What are you pointing for? We buy it for you guys.
Yeah. At least we provide it for you.
Yeah, we buy it for you guys.
If I took it out of my dad's liquor cabinet,
He would know.
You gotta fill it with water.
Or he meant,
He would freak
Oh,
out.
that's even worse.
Yes.
Then you're diluting the alcohol.
Yes.
Why would you fill it with water?
And he would
Not
know.
the one you're taking.
no, but then by the
Oh,
time
they're
they
taking
drank
all
it, they would have thought I
water.
went bad.
No, if you're taking some out of it to
No,
like,
you
refill
cannot take some out and then fill what you took out with water. You're diluting
But you don't even have to do that. She
alcohol.
buys it for you. Come
Yeah.
on.
You're diluting
Okay.
the alcohol. Don't do that. Kids, if you're going to steal from your parents' liquor cabinet, own up to it and don't dilute their alcohol.
No,
I'd
just
be
pay
pissed.
somebody to buy it for you.
Yeah, anyway,
just
so
fake.
we did
Or
that.
just develop a good relationship with your parents and they'll just let you drink.
And back in the day, you could get away with no?
What?
Get away with what?
Get away with what? Drinking and driving?
No, we didn't do it like that.
What?
No.
Get away with what?
No.
What, Mom? Tell me. What? Tell us what?
No, we would hide it because we were afraid that the cops would pull us over, so we would
Okay.
put it under the.
So
I
back
think
then you
that's
could
a
get
lie.
away with what?
Well, you can have a drink, not in the car. We would go drink.
And then get in the car.
No, we would skate because we would find us where you were not allowed to skate.
Ryerson.
Was it
We
there?
were at
Okay.
Ryerson. The
Okay.
Ryerson skating rink there, yeah.
And we would stay there pretty late.
Yeah.
Actually, security guards.
Yeah, would boot us out.
Yeah,
all
we
the-
weren't really allowed to be there.
No.
Right? And,
parking.
and we would just, have some fun and then get back in the car and leave.
Okay.
So a lot of our things we had to do with the car. One time we were trying to battle your mom's boyfriend.
No, it was not my
Wait,
boyfriend.
Hold on. My mom had a boyfriend before my dad because all I know is that my dad was my mom's one and only forever until they got.
I don't know how long the boyfriend
No,
lasted.
that
She
was
used to
not a
write-
boyfriend, that
you
was
used
a
to put-
chaser.
You used to put hearts on your running shoes.
Fungulo.
Yes, on
Not
the,
with that
she
loser.
did on the bottom of her. She would put a
Mom!
heart,
Translation.
right? Anyways, this guy.
And my
That's
mom's
not real.
trying to give me
I didn't put
relationship
hearts.
advice and this woman is writing hearts on her.
No,
Should I do that?
I didn't do hearts. A. B.
Well, that
I was not
attracted
into
to
this
me.
dude. He was a nerd.
Oh no, she really liked him.
No, I did
She's
not.
lying.
Lie.
She's lying.
Lie.
She was
was
dating.
lying.
She was dating him for a short little while. And
I was not dating him at all. He was just a chaser.
Okay, I was led to believe.
Who's your ting?
I don't know what the fuck he was doing, but we were not dating.
You were in the wheeling stage.
I
Yes.
wasn't even in the
Yes,
wheeling stage.
she was, because
You
why
guys-
was he
I was
around?
not in the wheeling stage at all with him. Are you kidding me?
He was your ting.
Wow! This
So-
is why
He was
she
your-
doesn't talk when I ask her about relationship advice because she has no idea how to navigate.
So then,
I had no interest in this dude.
He was
well,
your
whatever.
ting.
Anyways,
T-I-N-G.
he was following us
Erting?
one day.
He's your ting.
He was ting?
Your ting.
Your ting? He was
Ting,
not my ting
ting.
at all.
So
are they your ting if it's just one-sided?
Maybe I was his ting, but he was not my ting.
he was your
Well,
ting.
seems like he was your ting.
Anyway,
No,
so
no, not at
we
all, trust
spot
me.
him in. Cause I'm driving my Chevette this time.
Yeah.
Oh my
and
god, that was
I
freaking
spot him
hilarious.
in my mirror, and I'm like,
Is
This
that
guy- is that-
a loser?
"Yeah, your boyfriend."
That's not my boyfriend, and you know that, bitch.
And she goes, "Oh my god, where did he come from? He's following us." So I'm like, what do you want me to do? She goes, ditch them.
Turn off the lights.
So we were.
I was turn off the lights.
turning down
How do I
side.
fucking remember this
I
shit?
was turning down side streets, going
Yeah.
up this, and the guy's
Yeah.
still following me. I'm like, oh my god, what the hell,
Must have
Irene?
really liked you.
So I
did.
turned down the street. Well, actually, I thought I lost him,
Yeah.
and I ended up on my own street,
Right.
Because
Okay.
he didn't know where I lived, and I turned my lights off,
Yeah.
and lo and behold,
There he was.
there he was right in front of us.
What?
So I'm like, I don't want him to know where I live.
I
Now
had a
what?
few of those stupid tings.
Yeah,
Does this guy have a name?
I don't remember.
Good, thank God.
You don't remember what she wrote on her shoes?
No, I didn't do any
I
of that
just-
shit on my
I
shoes.
just
Don't listen to her.
remember
She's,
the heart.
she's heightening the story. Bullshit.
No,
You're embellishing the shit.
No,
Let's go.
it was
No, they were
already-
probably your shoes.
How,
You had hearts
how
on.
would I make that
She
up?
makes shit up like that. Don't
No.
listen to
Maybe
her.
you were drawing
The-
hearts on your shoes.
Exactly,
No,
she
not
was.
My
me.
mom is in denial
Oh, how
sometimes.
many
though.
boyfriends
Yeah.
have you had?
0.
I know.
Anyways.
0 before
Zero.
after
Yeah.
Roger?
Yeah.
No, that's ridiculous.
It's true.
Okay, I was 18 with the 17. What do you want?
She didn't have like any.
I'm-
Just dad.
17.
No, your dad was your mom's first, is what she's trying to say.
Yeah, but like no other ones before that. In between. I heard you guys like broken up for a bit.
No
But you
tings.
were broken up for a bit?
Just for like a
Hours.
couple of.
Oh, hours? Not like months?
No.
Oh, okay. I was gonna ask you about that, but
No,
hours
so.
doesn't count.
And we tried to get into like clubs,
And
but
we
I
did
had
good.
braces. I had braces. So they would put me in the front, and every time, were you with me at that time? I
They
think
put
you
in
were.
the front, one on
Like
the back.
to get in, because if I was denied, we all had to turn around and go back. No point
Why,
in me
you
being
were
on.
still the prettiest with braces?
I had
Yeah,
braces.
so why would you go like last? So
Yeah.
Because then I'd have to tell everyone to come back out of the club so we can go home. Because I always got
Oh,
got sticking off.
testing.
Yeah.
Like, if she can get in, then we can all get in.
So why wouldn't you just keep your mouth shut?
Oh God! Because they actually checked IDs back then.
But they didn't check braces, is what she's saying.
I
Oh.
just remember.
Anyways, I was never allowed in for whatever reason.
Yeah.
No, I got you in. That's
You do?
maybe with your
Have
high
you
school
gotten
friends.
close with it?
No.
We've
Yeah.
gotten in. We've
So we
gotten
used
in
to
many
go to
times.
these dances with your
Yeah.
mom.
Yeah.
These like, what do they call those?
Loser
kind of-
dances.
Were they
Go
Greek
on.
dances?
No, they were like
They were like actual clubs?
like
no,
80s.
they were made like they were just made for
No,
underage
Like,
kids.
Underage
kids.
Yeah.
Oh, the guy used to go to.
Yeah.
Oh.
So your mom gets a call. She was at my house that day. She's not gonna know the story. I don't think she's
I
gonna
don't
remember.
remember anything.
Ooh, I
So
don't remember.
she was staying at my house,
She was high.
and your uncle, and so we had tickets to go to this place,
Okay.
and your grandfather
Yeah.
had called my dad and said she is not allowed to go anywhere
Oh, yeah.
because
Oh,
she
he's
didn't
always
clean the
never allowed.
house. He was fuming mad and everything.
Said that you were not allowed.
She wasn't allowed.
My grandfather. Yeah.
Yeah. And we're like, oh, so my dad hangs up the phone. He says, you guys aren't allowed to go anywhere because your cousin didn't clean up or do the chores she was supposed to do.
Yeah.
Way to go.
So I'm like, oh my God, what are we going to do tonight, Irene? We got to figure out something. We can't stay at home here.
Right?
Yeah.
So I said to my dad, Dad, we just bought these tickets. Can you at least let us go and sell them at the door so we can get our money back?
Oh my
Right?
God.
He goes, okay, but you have to come right back. Okay.
He fall asleep by that time.
So we went and we went in. We had a good time. And I
Oh my
got
God.
back in the car and came home. And he goes, did you sell your tickets? And we said, yep. But we didn't. We were,
Yeah, of course.
I think he knew, but we.
Of course he knew.
Yeah.
So
They
he
knew-
didn't
they knew
tell his
everything.
brother?
No, he didn't.
No.
He's
No,
cool.
because why? Like the tickets were already paid for.
The brother, I'm sure, never told him all the other shit on
No.
the other side.
No, and yeah, no, because there's a lot of times where I had a curfew
Well, you
at
know
home.
what? I'm gonna bring this podcast to Babu Tom. I'm gonna say, listen to this before you die.
Too late. No, and then
Babu's listening, Mom.
Yes.
So.
It's okay. He knew all the shit that we did.
oh, we used to get home late.
didn't
I
know
had
that?
I had a curfew.
He saw all our drunkenness.
So I wasn't. So we used to stay at your mom's house because her curfews, she kind of had them, but not really.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why she's so lax.
Yeah, so we used to stay out really late, and then we'd park the car in the garage, and then just slowly creep into the house.
It's like,
and up the stairs, yeah. And it was like, didn't someone get sick and we had to take the car back out and take
Lisa.
them? Was she staying at your house?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyways, so we had to slowly take the car back out.
Take her to the hospital.
Yeah. and
What?
then-
Hospital.
yeah.
No, a cousin.
She
Well,
wasn't
not a
feeling
cousin of
well.
mine, but yeah, a cousin.
Do you go
We'll
to the
call her
hospital if you're not feeling well?
Well, I
When
don't
we
No,
have
she
tough
wasn't
times,
real-
aren't feeling
no,
well,
no,
we
no,
throw
no,
up,
no.
let them
No.
pass
Hello.
out.
Stop.
Stop.
Listen.
Yes.
We went home,
Yeah.
and this cousin lived with us. Her mom had just passed away, and she was at her lowest point. And that she wasn't
Yeah.
feeling well. So when we got home,
We noticed.
and
that
then we know
wasn't-
she wasn't feeling well, so we took her to the hospital.
But we were already late coming home,
we were
so we
late.
used that as an excuse.
Oh, I see.
That's why we came home late, right?
Right.
Then there was another time we put a hole in your.
Holy shit, we have too many.
Why are you not talking? Why is she doing all the talking?
Yeah, because she's pretending that this never happened. So I'm sitting in your grandfather's
That's some stories about
kitchen,
Yeah, let's go.
and
these
I
are all
have
the stories.
I have Coke.
Yeah.
It was Coke,
Yeah.
but I must have walked out of the room or something, and she must have spiked something in my drink because I was freaking. I was hammered.
You didn't taste it?
Yeah.
Well, no, because at that time I don't think I've ever had. I don't know. It was Coke. I know
That's
I poured
real good.
Coke. I didn't think anyone was putting anything in my drink.
So you're just gonna like this Coke
Her
tastes funny, but it's okay.
and Dina was over that time.
Dina.
Dina
Yeah.
was over at that time.
Yeah.
So the
Did
three
you
of us.
spike hers too?
Oh fuck, they were plastered.
Anyways,
The
we put
two
a
of them.
hole
And
in
she's
your.
the oldest one. What
Yeah.
a bitch.
Yeah, when we put a hole in your grandfather's wall.
Freshly,
Wait, because of the spiked Coke.
Well, I don't know how
freshly,
did that happen.
because we were goofing around in the living room. Remember, Dina tipped the chair
Yeah,
couch
that's
over.
right.
She was dancing, and she would tip the chair couch, and then we were giggling, and we bumped into
The
his
wall.
freshly drywalled wall
Yeah.
because he had just took the kitchen out. And he was
My
renovating.
God.
Just freshly bumped into that
You know
wall.
what? He died early because
And
of
then
this.
and then what did he say?
He said, "Get your shoes and get out, get out." Both of us grabbed our shoes because as soon as we
All
saw
three
we
of
went,
us.
oh, we freaked. So we grabbed our shoes and we ran out, but we were there
Where'd
the
you
next
go?
day. The
We
subway.
were talking about this at the funeral too the other day.
at the subway
Oh my
because
God.
that's how I used to get around, Maria.
Yeah, Maria.
Subway,
Transit.
no Uber, no
Well, they
taxi.
didn't have Uber back then.
No, they
Who
had
could
cabs,
afford
but
it?
Sorry, that sucks.
We transited.
We used to go from Wonderland
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wouldn't let me do that though.
with the bus
Yeah.
from there all the way to downtown to the exhibition.
Yeah. That's
And
how
no
I
one knew
traveled
where
too,
we were.
okay? I'm not so far off from you.
And no one knew where we were exactly.
Well, I am pretty far off, but times didn't change so
Tom,
much.
how about the roller skating? So we went roller skating.
Oh.
Yeah.
Roller skating's fun.
No, it wasn't fun.
Okay, you went
Was it
roller
fun?
skating.
We went roller skating,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden I hear in the roller skating, and I thought, oh gosh, she went through the exit doors. So I turned around, she couldn't stop. She went through the exit
Wait, you heard
doors.
an ambulance?
No,
No,
it was
the-
the exit.
the
the
exit. The alarm. The alarm.
I
And I go,
lost
oh my
control.
gosh.
Stop.
You know, you're coming around the corner, you're whipping around, all of a sudden they let go of your hand. That's what happened.
How'd you stop?
Yeah, how'd you
did it.
stop?
I went out the door.
But then where'd you go?
They kissed the pavement, got back up, and came back in. Yeah. So that's fun time.
That's fun times, right? We got.
You know, when you're coming around the corner and you're like at the end and you're like, woo, woo, yeah. And all of a sudden, whoop, they let go of your hand. No stop.
She couldn't stop.
There's no, there's no breaks.
Yes, there was. There was breaks. There was a
Have you ever
stopper in
been?
the
Have
front.
you ever been in a roller rink?
No, they've never been.
Okay.
A skating rink. There's
Well,
boards.
No, well, it's one big
A
room
roller
with
rink
walls.
with
It's a
boards,
wall.
is there?
No boards.
Oh, just a room.
It's wall. And it's big wide room, so you can have 5 people, and you're
And the lights were going. It was
disco
disco.
lights.
The music was on, and you hear. I go. For sure, that's thinking what.
Well, what'd you expect when you sling around?
That's not nice. That was not nice.
Wait, who was with you?
Just the two of us.
I can't remember.
Just
I
It's just
can't-
the two of us.
Was it the 2 of us?
No, it was just the two
Yeah, I
of us.
can't
You swung her.
Was something. There's no way I lose control like that,
You ate shit.
if I recall.
She ate shit hard.
No, yeah, that was bad. That was bad. And
Were
then,
any cute boys around?
well,
I
that's
don't know,
why
that time
we
we
would
weren't-
actually
no,
go
that time we were
downtown
just
when we
goofing
go
around.
skating at City Hall.
City Hall, yeah, we
We
went
used to
with a
wear
bunch
the
of
tight
people, yeah.
jeans and
Yeah.
bring our skates and
Tight jeans.
The Jordache.
yeah. You'd lie on the couch with the coat hanger on the and pull or on the bed and pull the zipper up.
So
God.
what?
I know these guys have leggings now. in the day when we used to want tight jeans, you know, like suffocate in them where we can't
Buy them a
breathe,
size too small.
we'd lie down, get a coat hanger, and bring the zipper up. Because
So
we
they're-
couldn't do
they're-
it standing up. You had to lie down.
Why do you lie down? Because your stomach goes flat when you're
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
So you
God,
buy
do I
them
have to
too
tell you
small.
everything?
So you buy them too small.
Obviously, if I couldn't put the zipper up,
But how is that attractive?
Yeah.
because they were tight. Everything was
Yeah,
like.
that tight. Then you have a
We
big
didn't wear
muffin top.
tight
No,
tops.
we didn't have
Oh,
muffin
I didn't know
tops
low-waisted
back
jeans.
then.
didn't
Well,
wear-
we do now. That's why we wear leggings.
Yeah.
You didn't have leggings back then?
No.
No, not till later. Later. they
No.
came out.
It wasn't acceptable
No.
for women to wear leggings.
Low-waisted jeans or high-waisted jeans?
Oh.
I think they were low.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were low.
Maybe.
Some of them were high.
We didn't have to worry about that.
We didn't
stuff.
care. Like, who gave a shit? We just went and bought our jeans from
Yeah.
Peephole.
Yeah, that's right.
People?
Yeah, people.
Yeah, it was a store.
It's really called people.
They had everything. That was
Peephole.
so cool.
People.
Yeah,
That's
people.
a disgusting name.
No, it had everything.
Did you guys have Champion stuff back then?
Yep.
And Kappa?
But we used to buy those at the Byway Champion,
It's a byway.
a store.
It's a store like Walmart.
Oh, like Walmart, they sold that?
And the Champion sweatshirts were like $12 maybe. Now they're like, how much?
A lot.
70?
Yeah, disgusting.
Well, you should have kept yours.
Oh god.
Yeah, you would have had vintage.
Well, your mom owned a few of my sweatshirts.
I love sweatshirts. Remember we used to go to Roots all the time and get sweatshirts?
Yeah. With orange, red.
Yeah, our
Yeah.
Roots crazy.
You
Yeah.
cool kids.
And we used to have cargo pants. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then your
Oh,
mom
yeah,
got,
cargo pants.
but then we were so
Always
cool. We were standing at the bus stop
Were you guys trends?
because we didn't always have a car, right? So we were standing at the bus stop one day. I don't even know where we're going this time. Anyways, I'm talking to your mom
We're going to the Danforth to eat.
or play pinball.
Or play pinball.
Yeah. So we,
Wow, the arcade was really a thing back then.
yeah,
For
yeah,
us it
yeah.
was.
Yeah,
For us it was.
Yeah, we used to hang out.
Now they have barcades.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
out
The one I sent you.
Yeah,
the one
I would like
tagged
to
you
go.
in.
I'd like to go
I know,
there.
we should go.
So we were standing at the bus stop, and I'm talking to your mom, but I'm not even looking at her. I'm just talking, right? All of a sudden, I turn around, and she's got this cone hanging from her eye, like an ice cream cone with the cone attached to the ice cream
Yeah.
in her eye socket.
Why?
And I'm like, what? What the hell? This
You doing
guy,
the unicorn challenge?
no, this guy was driving in his car with his window rolled
That's
down,
how the unicorn challenge all started.
and he chucked the ice cream at her.
He was probably throwing it out but not realizing
Oh my god.
how heavy
He
he threw
chucked it
it.
like this.
He
Whoop.
threw it and it went whoop, right in my eye. No, that's not the come to the grossest part now.
Wait,
What was
you
the
took it
grossest
off and
Like
licked it?
it.
No.
We had nothing to wipe it
No,
with.
exactly. We had not to wipe it out. So there comes this girl out of the gym. Do you remember that now? And she goes, "You want to use a towel?" I go, "Not really." But I guess I have to.
Yeah, and it was nasty.
was
And she had all
nasty.
over her sweatshirt.
Yeah.
Oh
So.
my god.
But we still went out to eat.
Yeah,
we didn't
we
go home and
still-
get changed. We still went out
Yeah,
to
we
eat.
still went
We
out.
went down to the Danforth, had a
Ice
good
cream
laugh.
in her hair.
My eye was pure red.
You want a cookie for that?
Probably look. Get the fuck out of here. You want stories? Now
Want a
listen to
gold
them.
star?
I know, but you're acting like
You too.
you're on top of the world.
We
You
were.
went out
We went
without
so
going
out.
What I'm saying is,
dirty girl.
we didn't
If
give
I
a
went
shit.
out-
We didn't give a
Okay,
shit.
but nowadays, if I went out with a stained shirt, it's like come on.
Oh my God.
We didn't go
Not
out with a
acceptable.
stained shirt, but when it happens, we weren't going to go home because probably we wouldn't have been allowed to go
No,
back out.
no, we had to be
So
out
we
by,
had-
so
yeah,
not like you guys
exactly.
were now, you can go out at 10
11,
p.m.,
right?
11.
It's not our choice. It's just how it is.
No, that's
Okay.
how it was back then
But that's
too.
how it was, but we had to be out of the house by 7.
Right.
In order to get to our destination for 11, because
took
if we
3
weren't out
hours.
before it got dark, we were staying in.
That's it. Not
Well,
allowed
they
out.
wouldn't let them leave at
Yeah.
that time.
So if we
Yeah,
got
but
ice
then
cream
what did
cones
you
in,
guys do? Like,
no, but if we had ice cream cones
They
in our
stood at the
faces,
bus stop and got a ice cream.
no, we stood at McDonald's. But if we had ice cream
Yeah.
cones in our faces, there was no going home and getting changed and going
No.
out after.
Right, but
That's
who
the
would
way it
do
was.
that?
Do you
I wouldn't
remember
do
that? Do you remember when we got into that car at the
I wanted
party
to change.
and we went to a movie theater?
Movie theater or bowling alley?
We went to a movie theater with that guy. I don't know who it was. It was at a party.
Another
I think
one?
we
Another
were.
guy.
No,
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 these
it
are
was
all
a friend.
friends.
And, well,
Friends,
her
friends.
friend, not mine.
Brandon.
And we left the party early to go see a movie, but we had the giggles. Do you remember that?
Was it the guy that that did the Santa Claus thing? Was it that guy?
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, it was that guy.
And we couldn't stop laughing
Yeah,
at
it
the
was
giggles.
that guy.
And they kicked us out. Didn't they kick us out?
I think it was a bowling alley.
No, it was
Oh,
a
no,
movie
Connor.
theater. We had to be quiet.
They kicked you out because you had the giggles?
Well, we couldn't
Yeah,
stop
we had the giggles a
laughing.
lot.
Man, when I had the
Oh my
giggles,
God.
it was fun, but it's uncontrollable.
We got in trouble so much from her mom with the giggles. We'd be sleeping over.
Yeah.
Stop it! It's 3 o'clock in the morning.
Well, 3 o'clock in the morning, you'd be doing the same thing.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I mean, but it was good times.
Yeah,
Those
we
were
had a good
our
time.
good times without being like.
Okay, don't tell me what
Promiscuous.
Being drunk.
Oh, we were drunk all the
What,
time.
you think we go out and have sex and think that's a good time?
Yeah.
No, we don't. We do exactly what you guys do, except it's not roller skates and bowling alleys, okay? It's
So it's getting drunk
Going
and
to
getting
people's
high.
houses and sitting there and having a drink and more drink and more
so
drink.
it's even more responsible than what you guys were doing.
Well, you know, I'll be honest with you.
Yes, be honest.
We weren't allowed to
Facts,
have
no
20
cricket.
people in our house having beer or alcohol.
I'm sure these people are not either. The parents are away.
Well,
We're
let's
not.
hope.
They were allowed.
Yeah.
You guys were sneaking out.
Yeah.
No, we weren't sneaking out. We were out by 7.
No,
Yeah.
my mom
I
thinks.
guarantee you were sneaking out.
No, we
No.
never snuck out.
No, we never did.
And
Out by
to
7
top it
is
off,
technically you're sneaking out.
We would
okay?
No,
never
no,
sneak
then
out.
you
That'd be
were out,
scary shit,
and
man. You
just
guys
so
met
you
our
know,
fathers?
we still would get up in the morning
Yeah,
and go to work.
Okay,
So
I do that
do
too.
I,
So do
though.
I.
Because no, I had to be at a restaurant
I had
at
to
7
drive her.
a.m. and your brother had to be at the
Hockey rink. I know.
So we had to drive him to
So
the
it's
rink.
going one direction and then having come to take myself to work the other direction.
Yes.
Wow.
But I did my best work when I was when I had a good night because I hadn't slept. hadn't slept.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Good,
Yeah.
good. Now, tell us a story that you're not telling us.
there is no
No.
not stories.
Oh,
not
really? The
stories.
one that she says, don't tell them all, Nikki.
She just did.
Wink.
I did. Those
She
wose
told
were
them
the
all.
only
Bull, you
stories.
guys are
No, she told them all. That's all of them. Is there anything else?
That's a
Bull.
lot.
Not that I remember.
What, 3 stories, that's it?
No, we used to go
I
out.
remember, I was only freaking 18. I got married at 23. Like,
Okay,
there's how
how
much
did you
stories
meet?
can I
How
have?
did you meet Uncle Roger?
School. High
School.
school.
High school. How'd you know he
Prom
was the
date.
one?
Back then, there
Prom date! Woo!
Prom
I'm just kidding.
date.
How'd you know he was the one?
I don't know.
back then, Evie,
Did-
it's
so
different
wait,
from
hold
now.
on. Did he grow on you, or did you want to jump his bones right away?
No.
No, what?
He was my prom date.
Did
And
he
then he
grow
came,
on you?
and then after the prom date,
You want to come up now, Rod?
Wait,
You try
Why
After
do both
our-
of you think that I'm talking about did you
okay,
have sex
listen.
with him?
No,
I'm
no.
not talking
After
about
my
that.
prom date,
Yeah.
we didn't connect.
Okay.
He went because school was over, right?
Why did he ask you to prom?
Because we went to the
There was
same
no one else to
school
ask.
and we went to prom together.
She was the one with braces.
No, I
no
was
one else
cute.
was to ask her.
I was cute. No, I was cute.
She was.
I was cute. So anyway, so he asked me,
Yeah.
and I said yes.
Yeah.
We went to prom, and then for about a month or so, everything was chill. He didn't really. Is that the word you use? Chill. Everything was cool. No, I was no.
Were you talking?
No.
Were you
So I was at
flirting?
work.
Were you kissing?
Oh, let me explain. I was at work because
Yeah.
we put in a lot of hours at work because we spent a lot of money on the weekends, so we had to
Okay.
work.
Of course.
He shows up at my work,
Uh-huh.
and that's with his friend, and his friend asked because he was shy, asked if I
he's a
wanted to
baby.
go. Yeah, if I wanted to go out
He's a
on a
what?
date.
He's a pussy ass bitch.
Yeah. How did you say that?
He's a baby.
Oh, that's good.
Anyway.
She's gonna call him a PAP. He's not gonna.
So anyway, so we went to the movies.
You accepted his friend's offer for him? You
Well, he
didn't
was
say,
there.
If
See?
he's a man, tell him to
He
come
was
ask
there.
for my son.
No.
That's what you do at 25. At this age, it doesn't matter.
No, at least he came to my work. I
Okay,
mean,
he came, he
could
showed
get the
up.
words out. I can't help it, right?
Okay.
So
See?
his friend spoke for him,
Okay.
which I thought was sweet, I guess.
Okay.
Like
So-
waiting in like the booth, like while he went.
No, we were outside. I mean, I
Oh,
I
so
took
wait,
my
he was
break.
there too?
Yes.
And the friend asked like while he
He
was
said,
there,
"Hey, why don't you go out with Roger on a date?" And I'm like,
he
"Well,
just sat there and didn't say anything.
oh no." I said, "Where does he want to go?" And they said, "Let's go to the movies."
So
I said,
he's-
"Okay."
He
First of
he
all,
spoke up
my
after.
opinion about the movies on a first date is trash. Don't go to
Why?
the movies on a first date. How do you get to know somebody at the movies on a first date?
Yeah, but
You sitting there quiet watching the movie after the movie. Oh, how's the movie? That's great.
but then it gives you something to
Icebreaker.
talk about after the movie.
If you go
Dinner and a
that
movie.
far,
Dinner and a movie.
but dinner after the movie then.
Yeah, I guess so.
Still, I don't like interview dates. I would rather my first date be like a 12-hour day date.
Oh Lord.
The drive to
What
Montreal.
if you don't like him?
Shut the front door!
What if you 12-hour date? What if by hour 6 you're
Yeah.
not interested?
Then you find out.
Then you gotta wait till this.
What? Instead of waiting 6 weeks for an hour date every week, I would rather find out in the next 6 hours.
Yeah, but they might not be on their point in the first 12 hours.
See?
Maybe 6 weeks later they're comfortable with you.
See?
Mm.
6 weeks later, for once a week for 1 or 2 hours, they're gonna be more comfortable with me.
Well,
What
no,
you checking your watch for?
because I'm getting a beep. No, because what I'm trying to say to you is people get more comfortable the more
Yeah.
times you see them.
People also get more comfortable the more hours you spend with them.
Well, not like on the first date. It's a little uncomfortable. I wouldn't want a 12-hour first date.
Well, you also accepted.
Because remember, I'm sitting with the coat hanger with that shit. I would
And
burst.
remember, Uncle Roger didn't even ask you out. His
No.
friend did. So you are okay
Yeah,
with
no,
DMVs.
no, I'm okay with short and sweet dates. You get
Okay.
to know them. You're not, you're
So
not
don't
rushing
you feel
it.
like you're putting on for them
No.
instead of them getting to know.
Listen,
you
Evie, at
yourself?
18, you don't think.
No, because we ate KFC together after the second date. You know how
Oh.
messy KFC is?
Oh,
When you can eat like a slob after the
Yes, I
second
know.
date, you can.
Evie did that on the first.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I have not had any first dates, okay?
Well, sort of date.
0 date.
Oh.
I have not had a
Why is
boy-
that important for you to say it's a date?
Because that crosses the line between friends and dating.
Well, usually they're your friend before you date.
Unless you're going on dates, you're not saying, hey, we are friends going on a date. No, when you say, hey, you're going on a date, you're saying, I'm romantically
But there's
interested in
many
you."
people who have a year-long friendship, not even knowing that that's who they're going to start dating.
Right, and that's fine. But when you want to cross that line over between friendship and romantic lover, platonic relationship and romantic
I think
relationship, it has to be defined.
I think it all depends. Because
You
if you're
can't-
young,
yeah.
younger, let's
Yeah.
say, like in my case, 18 when I met Roger, if
Yeah,
I
a
was
long time
younger,
yeah.
you know, and I took 4 years to figure things out, I'm still young by 22. So, you know what I mean? If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. You
Right,
go on your merry
exactly.
way. But I think as you get older now, like, because
Yeah.
everyone's settling down older, like 30s, I guess,
Yeah.
they don't want to waste 4 years to figure things out. So it
Right.
depends what stage you're at,
Which
right?
is why you be friends first, so you don't waste
But
your
back
time.
then, too, it was more attraction. Now it's
Yeah.
more, I want this,
Yeah.
this,
Well,
this.
back then, none
now
of
there's
us
higher
had money.
expectations.
None of us had money.
Yeah.
None of us. We were like we were just naive. Like we just wanted to
Yeah,
get out of
just-
the
it
house.
was just attraction.
too, right?
First of all, Uncle Roger agrees with me that it needs to be defined. Second of all,
I agree. It has to be defined.
I don't have a second of all. Yeah.
You're
tell
like
them,
on
Maria.
20th of all right now.
I don't care. That's pre.
Okay, so what if you say, okay, this is
They have to-
a
they have to
date.
ask you out.
Yeah, they have to ask you.
This is a
out.
date. You pour yourself.
It can't just be,
out
hey, we're
on
doing
this
this
first
now,
date.
right? No, fuck you. We're not doing this now. Okay, you have to ask me. There has to be effort.
What for a date?
What I'm saying is, it can't just be, hey, so we're doing this now. I'm not gonna be like, yeah.
But when
we're
you're
fucking
friends,
doing
when
this
you're
now.
friends like that, that's how it ends up.
Okay, then there has to be a kiss. If it's not a defined date, then there has
Okay,
to
not
be
even
physical
that, but they have to
contact.
ask you out. Like,
They have to ask you to be your girlfriend.
yeah.
I
that's what I'm
was
saying.
not proposed to either. I just assumed I was getting
Sorry,
married.
You were common law.
What?
No, I
I
didn't. No, I didn't get the proposal. Go down on one knee and will you
Sorry,
marry me?
What did you get?
I got. Let's go
Oh,
buy the
I
ring.
got-
Let's go.
Yeah, the dates.
Okay,
Let's make
first
a date.
of all, that was foreshadowing from the first time he asked you because he didn't ask you, his friend did. So it would have been better if his friend got on with
Back
and
then,
asked for-
back then, just so you know, I don't know about you, but back then, just so you know,
I'm
they,
serious,
there was no such thing really
Yeah,
as getting down on
proposals, yeah.
one knee.
Then where'd it come from?
We just made a date too.
Where'd it come from?
Actually, my mother made the date.
And that's why she's still not.
No,
that's why
what
she's
I'm
not-
trying to say to you
Yeah.
is that that's more important for you women now
Yeah.
that you get that one
One
knee
knee.
and how it's gonna happen and where it's gonna happen.
Well, duh.
Where for me it was just, I don't care. Let's get
Get a good
married.
Instagram pic out of
It
it.
wasn't. See, that's what it
Right,
has to
I
do.
know.
That's what I'm trying. Social
Okay,
media.
That's why they take so
First of
long.
all-
I better make sure I have my nails done.
Oh my god.
First of all, I always have my nails done.
Honestly,
okay?
Just in case.
Second
But what
of
if it's the
all,
wrong
just
color?
in case.
Second
What
of
if it's the
all,
wrong color
I
nail?
never choose the wrong color. Third
Okay.
of all,
I know. We
You
know all
guys
your
didn't
rings are
have-
on Pinterest.
You guys didn't have as many movies. It's not even social media. It's movies that ruined. Romantic comedies have ruined what love.
We
is
had
in my
Grease.
mind for me.
Yeah, we saw Grease about 500 times.
Yeah.
Okay, when it's just Grease. Anyways.
Grease was a big thing. What are you talking
Yeah, but
about?
that's one.
That's
You
all
know
we
it's a
had.
movie.
That's all we
have
had.
so many. Exactly, that's all you had.
So what do you mean?
But it
You're
was the
basing
best.
your thing on romantic comedy?
Yes, I am fucked up because of romantic comedies, and it's the truth.
I love
I'm
romantic.
Eddie, and romantic comedies are messing me up. It's true.
Because you make up scenarios in your head.
Not even that.
That's
You
what I do.
think that romantic comedies teach you that the guy has to chase the girl, because if the girl chases the guy, that's not sexy. 2, they tell you that there has to be some grand gesture or some
It's
big
just a
thing.
movie.
Shut up!
She cannot separate herself from reality and fantasy.
Yeah, I can't. I want my
She's
life
a
to be a
Pisces.
movie. I'm
That's
a
her.
storyteller.
That's her.
My life is a movie.
She
okay?
wants the reality of like what she
Fantasy of-
sees on. No, what you see on TV.
Wait, hold on. It's not like I don't know that it's not. I know it's a movie, but why can't my life be like that?
Because
Because
that's not your path.
But why not? Why can't it be?
Yeah, you could create that as your path if that's what you want.
Hey, there's some girls getting like YSL purses from their boyfriends just cause.
Stupid boys.
Anyways, what I was
That's
gonna
because
say.
they're afraid of losing
One
them.
of those, I'll kill
Okay,
him.
so how long have you been married for? Nick already got his girlfriend 1 month. They've been dating a Pandora ring for Christmas.
Wow.
But you didn't get her a white cell bag. He bought her a $50
That's
ring.
next.
Mom,
That's next.
a Pandora
She's
ring. None of my past boyfriends have bought me so much as a burger from McDonald's.
That's because
Okay.
They're afraid to
That's
buy you
because-
something.
No, because that you like to eat.
That's
That's right, she likes to eat.
Not even so much as that.
No, it's because you like to eat,
Yeah.
right?
It's always
Because
the bills. Nobody treating me.
well, that's
Oh, no, they have to.
they should treat you.
Thank you.
There's no split.
That's when it goes from.
Yeah, but do you
What's
pull the
on-
money
there's
out of your pocket?
Always. I always offer.
But you don't ask for 2 separate bills, do you?
No, I don't. I always pull the money
And
out.
they-
You're
and-
actually a shitty person if you don't do that.
Okay, but and they don't say, "Hey, it's on me."
Yeah. So no. No, not the guys that I've dated
Wow.
in the past.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
In the past.
Which is why I
In
say,
the past.
Oh.
Which is what because now I'm
In
a
the
changed
past.
Yeah.
woman. Which is why I'm saying now I'm a changed woman and I was attracting these guys before. I thought that I wasn't worthy of that. I thought why
Oh my
No, you pissed somebody
Should've
off out
got
there.
it.
Yeah.
No. He's agreeing. He's saying right. I mean, yeah, you're correct. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Anyways, you attract what you think that you're worth. If you think that you're not worth it, you're gonna attract somebody else who's gonna see you as not worth it either. And
Yeah,
that's
I
how they're
agree.
gonna treat you.
Preach.
Which is why I have changed now. So it'll be interesting to see the relationships that I get into and the men that I
But
attract.
then you
Good for
can't
you.
question
like
someone
that.
who's treating you nice and say, "Is this like for real?"
I'm not questioning anybody who can ever know
Who
it.
does that though?
Huh?
Because it's like your scar from the past. So it's like, well, is it, you know?
I'm just
Think about it.
not sure how to navigate.
We
an
see, I
adult
didn't have a
relationship.
comparison.
Right, and neither did my mother, which is why.
Wrong, because for me, everyone
Wrong,
kept.
because she had
No,
that
no, no,
first
no. No, because the way I see it is because
Yeah.
I was young and everyone
Yeah.
kept saying, you're still young, go out and explore. And I'm
Yeah.
like, but why do I got to do that when what I have is what is perfect?
Who
Like
told you that to explore?
lots of people.
Not your parents.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I hid
Right.
that from my parents for a good 4 years.
But I'm not saying that if you have something good, you should see the other side of the grass.
But a lot of people who have something good think that there's something better.
right.
That's this now. This
Yes.
is their way of thinking. This is why they don't want to settle down.
Yeah.
Because what if there's something better out there?
But that's not me though.
Right.
I don't think that. I think that if I have a good thing, great. Now make your move before I get bored and move on mentally. Is what
Yeah,
I'm
but you
saying.
have to have patience.
Patience is a virtue.
Okay, question. Hold on, since my mom always throws us on. How much patience and how much time?
Well,
How long do I wait if I'm...
okay. So you got to be a little bit ballsy too. Is that the word?
Yeah,
So,
am
I told her that
also,
too.
You got to be a little bit ballsy.
Like
if
what?
if you feel like something's on pause or whatever, then you have to be able to say, "Hey, what's going on? Is this going to happen? Is not? Or don't lead me on. Don't whatever." And get your answer that way. Or you give yourself 2 months in your mind
Yeah.
and you let it play out.
I like option 2 better.
I told her 3 months.
But okay, I can understand because how old do you have?
25.
25. So are
Yes,
you
sir.
looking to settle down?
I'm looking to find somebody to build.
You're not
with.
fooling around with. You want
Yeah.
someone that you're gonna be committed to and
Right, like my next relationship, I don't want it to just be for the sake of having a relationship. You know,
Right.
it has to be somebody that I can see myself with.
yeah, but you're not gonna spend a year trying to figure that out. You're gonna know right away. Right?
Yeah, because the conversations that I have with people are not what's your favorite color for
That's right.
7 weeks. You know,
And the
or
person
6
who
months.
is also looking for the same thing is gonna tell you
Yeah.
that, hey, I'm not fooling around either. I would
Right.
like this to work.
And also, I think that they won't be scared off by me asking them, "Hey, do you want kids?
Right.
Hey, do you have?"
Yeah,
kids
you
in
should
your
ask
future?"
those.
I think you should too, and I don't.
I agree.
don't
I said to her,
understand
you should right
why
now.
people steer away from these
But
these are
because
important
the-
conversations. Why waste your time for the next 6 months only to find out that the person that you're with doesn't want kids? Like that's a
Yeah.
deal breaker.
Or
Like,
whether I know religion is a big thing, but
It's
sometimes, if some aren't, some are.
right.
Baptisms, all these kind of things that you're
Yeah, but you know
accustomed
what?
to doing.
It's never an issue until the kids arrive. Right?
Yeah.
Because people always make, oh, don't worry, it's fine, we'll do whatever
We'll
you
do it.
want,
We'll
whatever
worry
this,
about it
whatever.
later.
And then boom, when the kids come, no, I want them Catholic, no, I want them Orthodox,
but
no, I want them Muslim,
But I
no,
think
I want
what
them
happens
Jewish.
too. I think what happens too is
The parents get
couple
involved.
may not care.
Yeah, the parents
and
get involved.
They forget. I think the kids forget that there's parents. That although it's not really any of their business either, but
True, that's what I say.
but they also get into their business, right? So,
Does it bother you though? It doesn't bother me.
bother me what?
Like how they want to raise their kids religion wise or whatever.
see,
Does baptism bother you?
I'm Orthodox.
Like, do
My
they have to
husband's
be-
Catholic? My
I know.
kids are Catholic.
Right.
I know, but do they have now Maria's dating somebody.
Yeah,
They don't want to baptize.
let's get
No,
real.
no.
I know my kids probably don't want to get married in a church.
Okay.
I've accepted
That's
that.
what I
Okay.
just asked my mom. I said, "So do I?"
Is
have
it
to get-"
important to me?
Yeah.
I don't follow religion.
I know.
Unfortunately.
But how about baptism? Is baptism
Baptism, I think, for me, it's important, I think, for the kid because it's very hard 20 years from now. Let's say they fall in love with somebody. I know it's hypothetical. Let's say they fall in love with somebody who all of a sudden is religious and you're not baptized. So now they can't get married in a church.
Yeah, but they just get baptized.
But then
Yeah,
that
but you're putting
person-
on the. Okay.
They're gonna get
How did they
baptized anyways, though.
How
They're
they
gonna get
baptized at
rebaptized
20 in an Orthodox church? You got to put them in a pool.
in a pool.
Isn't that a little embarrassing?
No, because if you
So why not do that? Why
no,
not
but if you
baptize a
want
kid
that,
when
you
they're
want that. No, because some religions you have to get rebaptized anyways if you want to be part of that religion.
most likely
so it
you
doesn't
don't.
matter.
No,
But
not
hold
true.
on,
But I'm Orthodox.
Yeah.
I got married in a Catholic church.
Yeah.
As long as I had my baptismal certificate,
Right.
I could
For-
get married wherever.
Yeah, Catholic Orthodox didn't matter.
No, but what I'm saying is, had I not been baptized and now I want to go get married in an Orthodox church, you ain't dunking me in no pool.
All right.
Okay?
You're not gonna be nude, you
So what I'm trying,
dipshit.
I know, but what
wouldn't dunk
I'm
you
no.
in a
So what I'm trying to say
Yes,
to
you
you,
would've.
no, I wouldn't do it. What I'm trying to, and I refuse to convert even now.
Uh-huh.
I am what I am. I don't practice religion, but I'm not going to change what I am.
Right.
And that's what I always say.
Okay? But I don't. What does it take to just be blessed when they're babies, and then they can decide when they're older if they want to practice it or
Well,
not?
this is where the religion thing comes in then. So you were okay them being baptized Catholic,
Yeah.
but there's other arguments out there. This is what really
Well, that's what I mean.
interferes with
That's what I mean.
marriages.
But does it bother me if they don't baptize their child? That's their choice. I would like them to, but if they don't, that's their choice. It's not going to be a make or break deal for me.
yeah,
Right.
I agree. Well, this is what she was
And
saying.
getting married in a church is not a make or break deal for me.
Me too.
Yeah, which I didn't know.
There you go.
I
So
mean,
you
you know
talk to
how
me, you
thing
know.
I am too about religion and whatever.
I know
That's
you're open to religion. I know.
But your
know.
grandma isn't.
Yeah, I know.
that's her
That's
issue.
another thing.
But that's what I'm saying. That's
But, yeah, but you know what Iya will do? Iya will say, "Let me watch your kids," and then she'll
No.
take them on a Sunday morning and baptize them.
you're probably right.
I know I'm right.
She probably will.
She will, and if she won't, she'll do it herself in a bathtub and
No,
put the
yeah,
soil on
no,
their forehead.
she'll take them to the church and have them
Yeah, she will,
baptized.
You're right.
And you know what? Whatever, she could take it to her grave with her.
yeah.
I don't know. There's just a lot of
Hey,
other.
Mommy,
There's a
your-
lot of
your
other.
dad took us to a big time today,
Yeah.
and this man lifted us up. And
There's just a lot of other things in life that are not more important, but critical, I guess.
What are those critical things? Do you think you have to stop
Just
this?
getting along with each other.
Yeah.
The divorce rate today is high, so
Right.
you know you just
Okay, so what's the key to a successful marriage since you're still married?
trust,
Trust. Okay.
Communication, trust.
communication, and have fun with
Have
each
You
other.
don't get to talk.
Trust,
You get to talk.
communication, okay,
Yeah.
and it's not 50-50, it's 100-100,
Right.
right? So what I mean is, it's not, I
It's
just
true,
came
it's true,
home.
It's 100.
I just, came home from work, and now it's your turn to do the dishes. I'm home, so I know my job is around the house. But if I've got a headache or I'm not feeling well or whatever, and Roger walks in the door and sees I'm not well, he's not gonna say, "Where's my dinner?" He's gonna cook dinner and he's gonna say, "Do you want to eat?" Right? It's not that expectation like, "Well, you didn't cook dinner, I'm not eating."
Right.
Or the laundry's not done, so I guess no. So it's 100% is my effort here, 100% is his work effort. Like
right.
we just
And it's 100% for both of you. Like
Yes.
if you're feeling 80 and he's feeling 20, then that's 100%. If he's feeling 60 and you're feeling 40, then that's 100%, right?
it's gotta be
That's what you're saying.
it's gotta be
not always 50-50.
no. That's
One
right.
picks up the
Yeah,
slack
and if
the
he
other.
doesn't mind washing the dishes,
Yeah.
go ahead and wash the dishes. Like I don't care. Like if I go outside and I'm cleaning the cars, I'm cleaning the cars.
And
Like
what's the extent of your trust?
what do you mean?
Like my mom and I had an argument about this. Like if you saw another woman's arms around him,
No.
would you think he's cheating on me,
No.
or would you think there has to be a good reason for that?
I'm okay with it because I know he's not gonna do anything.
Right. That's exactly
That's
the level
trust.
of trust that I told you that I need
Yeah.
to find.
Am I disagreeing with that?
Okay, did that happen right away when you were 18, or did that have to take 20 years to develop?
Well, so in his younger years, they were very chauvinistic back then.
Yeah.
So it was,
Yeah.
meaning it was like your role is this, my role is that. And as the years went on, we realized, well, it's not really like that anymore. Things have changed.
Not only that, we
But
evolve.
The trust,
Yes.
the
But you
trust,
evolve.
though.
No,
The
trust has always been
happened-
there.
The trust has always been
It's always,
there.
but you also evolve at the same pace.
Yeah.
Right.
Right?
You
If you're
guys-
not
And you
evolving,
talk to each other.
if you're
It's
not
very
growing
important
and
to talk.
evolving at the same
talk,
pace,
exactly.
right?
And we date still.
You do.
Yes, we go out a lot. Ask her.
They go on dates.
Yeah, it doesn't mean you're still dating.
No, I mean like we
No,
go
but
out
no.
on dates.
Go
So
on
we
a
don't.
date. Couples stop that, you know.
We don't sit at home and
We're all coming
Every
home, they've
week-
already made popcorn, watching a movie.
Oh, okay.
no, but we were out Friday night.
don't
We're at a
make
bar.
fun.
Like we
I know,
we
Okay,
go out.
That's the way it
no,
should be.
doesn't count with other people.
But that's the way it should be.
Why
Yes, it
not?
does.
It's a date's a
Why
date.
not? It doesn't have to be by yourself.
We still go out for dinner on our own, but we do socialize a lot.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah. I think too when you spend a lot of time just one on one together, it's boring.
Mm.
He plays in a band, does his thing.
Yeah,
He's got a motorcycle, he does his thing.
that's another thing. Is you can't be so possessive with
Yeah.
the other person. You
No.
have to let them go have fun without you
Yeah.
and have their own interests.
Yeah. I go play euchre.
Yeah. So this
I
is,
play baseball.
but
Like,
this
I
is
do
the
my
thing,
thing.
though, is that people these days are not exactly like that, and I am traditional in that sense.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think you have to be together all the time, but
No.
I do think that you have to have the trust, the communication,
Yeah.
and have to talk about these things and be able to have conversations. If you're sitting there and the only thing you have in common is your favorite baseball team,
Yeah. Hockey.
or
bro.
like
Hockey's
drinking
awesome.
on the
Hockey.
weekends,
Get it right.
but that doesn't make sense
No.
to me. Like, you have to be able to talk and have conversations
Yes.
about life and everything like that. Like,
Yeah.
I get bored because people these days are not having meaningful conversations, and that's why it's so hard for me to find somebody, I think.
It's not nowadays. It's always been like that, Evie.
Yeah.
I don't think
It's
so.
just
I think
that-
it's more nowadays because the attention span is not there anymore.
Well, life is so busy and no one has time. No one has
Exactly.
time to make things
Which
work.
is why I told my mother I want somebody to come into my life now because I have all the time in the world
Yes.
right now to get to know somebody. And two, I am at my lowest per se, right?
Yeah.
So if somebody came in now, I have
Good.
nothing to offer them. They're not using me
Yeah.
for anything. I literally am half blind
Yes.
and immobile. Like,
Oh, God.
that's what I'm saying. If somebody comes now, it's like ideal because I know that they're in it to get to know me
Yes.
and my heart and my
Yes,
head.
of course. But you know what? Not but
What are you talking about? I totally agree with you.
But you can be in a
I
re-
know
but
what you're
Abby,
saying.
you can be in a
I'm just staring
relationship
at
for a
you.
couple of years and life shoots you a
and it could change.
yeah, it shoots you a crappy card and you have to deal with it, right?
Like, as in you break up, or I get these health issues then.
Health issues then.
Oh my god,
Oh,
that's when you hear
yeah.
horrible stories. People leaving people
Yes.
and people fooling around
Yes.
on their spouses.
Yes, because
Which
of
I
a
don't
having
think
affairs.
you actually love if that's happening. But
Well, it could be because their life is, they want activity in their life, and there's been a
right,
pause.
but if you love the person that you're with, you know this is a temporary setback, and you have to help them out. You
Yeah.
can't just be like, oh, I can't get my dick wet
But there's
today,
some
so
no,
I'm
but there's
going
some
after
people
that.
in their mind don't really know how to handle that kind of stuff. They haven't been through that kind of thing to know
Yeah.
how to handle it. So sometimes they just run.
But that's why I find it hard to find somebody because if somebody's not in the adversity that I'm in now, then I have to explain it to them, and they're not living through it with me. If they live it through it with me while we're still friends or whatever, then if it ever happens again, then they're gonna know that like how I'm resilient and how I am.
I think you have to stay in the moment, and I think you have to be. Your life has to be simple. You've got too many scenarios happening.
I'm in the moment, but what I'm saying is it's very hard to explain 25 years of adversity to people who've never had it.
But you don't have to explain it.
I do, because I have to explain how I am the way I am and why I am the way I am.
Why do you have to? Let them figure it out.
Well, that's the thing. If I let them figure it out, they're not going to understand it. But that's why I need somebody who wants to understand me, and people don't.
But
want
they
to.
will.
They read a headline instead of the article these days.
Well, yeah, I get what you're saying, but you know
You
what?
like that, eh?
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
All right, let's get on with it.
No, I'm just saying. I think if you just don't even tell people what your issue is. Obviously, there's one that you can visibly see, right? But I think if you just went with the motions and allowed them to get to know you without you pouring your whole heart out,
No,
like
it's not that. It's that, like, let's say I'm impulsive or I want to be spontaneous. Like, I'm this way because I used to be blind,
yes,
right?
yeah,
And people are like, oh, this girl is just nuts. She's just crazy. She's impulsive. But they don't understand that why I
you've been,
am,
what you've,
why
yeah,
I
what
think
you,
the way I
yeah.
think. Which is why, but I need somebody to understand that, because people who don't, they're going to see the headline, crazy girl goes to the airport and buys a ticket, instead of somebody reading the article being like, this girl is blind, blah, 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 and knowing the whole story, which is what I'm saying. People will sit down with you and you tell them, yeah, I bought a ticket and I went here and traveled there, and they're like, no, this girl's not for me. But if they understood why, maybe they would be like, oh, this girl is resilient.
Yeah, but
and blah, blah, blah,
I think if you're dating in the early stages, you don't have to tell them everything.
But I do, because I don't want to waste time. I don't want them to find out later that they don't like a quality about me when it's instilled in me because of these things.
Yeah, but then sometimes you're scaring them away.
Well, if they're scared away, then they're a PAB and I don't need them. Like, the right, I will not be too much for the right person, because the right person will not think that I'm too much for them. I will not be too much for the right person. So if I pour my heart out to somebody at the beginning and they think that I'm too much, then it's just, I'm not too much. It's just the wrong person that I'm telling this to.
Yeah.
Factual.
There's someone out there for everybody.
Yes.
I just think your expectations.
I don't have expectations. I just expect that the right person.
But
for
it
me
might
will
take
not
that
be scared
person.
away.
It might take that person maybe a month more than what you want for them to figure things out.
But the person has to be willing to understand me. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I get it.
If they're talking to me, we're having a great conversation and it's a good connection, and they're just taking a month longer to go for it, then fine. But they're making an effort to get to know me, right?
Right.
I'm not talking about a guy who takes a month without asking me deep questions about my past and my history.
You're gonna
and
know,
getting to
but
me.
you're gonna know the guys, because those guys who don't ask questions, who don't call you every day, who don't, are only in it for one thing.
Right.
Right? The guys who call you every day or text you every day to see how you're doing and want to go out for a bite to eat and take you to the movies the next day, and they're just being a gentleman. They're trying to get to know you.
Yeah, I get it.
Are we done?
Maria, anything to add?
No, preach.
Maria, get off your phone. What do you have to add? You've barely been in this. It has
From a
Maria bubbles.
younger perspective, let's go. This is
What
the whole
does she
point.
need to do? Do you think she's too much?
I think you gotta chill a little bit. But it's a little
Explain. Chill. What do you mean chill a little bit?
Stop thinking so far ahead. Just like.
Wait,
Have
stop
fun.
thinking
Have
so far ahead to
fun.
what?
Have
Wait, hold
fun.
on. Wait. What have I said I'm thinking too far ahead? Like I shouldn't be thinking about my forever person when I'm talking to somebody on a first date?
Yeah. You
But
should,
why not?
Because live in the moment.
Thank you.
Okay, hold on.
See, that's the difference between
No.
an 18-year-old and a 25-year-old,
Wait.
right?
There's a
Oh,
difference
18?
here.
Yeah, but
17.
like, date to like
17.
grow, like, doesn't necessarily
But right,
need
this
to
is
be,
what I
like,
was saying.
Right.
It's a 17,
married
you're
No,
in
hold on.
attraction.
Hold
At
on.
25.
Mom, shut up for a second.
No, but this is
No,
what I was
shut
trying to
up
say
for a second.
before.
Like, you're not letting her speak.
I
No,
don't
but
think
this is
we're
what I was
gonna
trying to
stop
say
her.
before.
No, but you're not
No,
letting her speak.
but this is a perfect point. Chill
Hold
out.
on.
So
hold on, Mom. I'm chill. Maria just said you have to grow with the person. They can't be
Right.
marriage material right off the bat. But hold on, I've never said that this person has to check all my boxes. What have I said? I have the thing that they have to check is my core values. Okay, if they're not rich or they're not. They haven't traveled the world, or they haven't had all these life experiences. That's
growing together.
Fine with me. That's fine with me. I'm saying they do have to have a sense of humor. They do have to be ambitious, and they do have to be driven, and they do
Yeah, but
have
you'll
to.
see that right off the bat.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You guys are thinking I have a list and I'm going check, check, check. No, there's 4 core values that I have that they have to have right off the bat.
But she's not thinking that at 18.
But she's 18 though.
Exactly,
That's
that's
what
what
we're
we're saying. The difference between 18 and
is
25.
you just want to go out, have fun, blah, blah,
Right,
blah,
but that's
blah.
because you're 18. You're not looking for your forever
But,
person at 18.
but that's-
At 25, your eggs are starting to expire.
There
like,
we
you
go.
Need,
See, but
you need to be
You
able
know,
to make
honey,
sure this
if you're
person's
worried
right for
about
you.
your eggs, go
Yeah.
get them frozen, okay, and
that
take
costs
your time.
money. That
Okay.
costs money. No, but okay.
There's
Mom,
people
no, Mom.
who choose their careers before anything. They
Okay.
establish themselves.
I agree, that's what I'm doing, but my mom thinks that I'm not chill. She thinks that I'm judging every person. No, I'm not.
I didn't say you were judging.
No, but you just said
Whoa.
she has a checklist. You have to have this,
No,
this,
I'm
this,
saying
this.
not you. I'm saying in general, once
But-
you hit a
but
certain
it's not.
But
age,
if
you
you
have
have-
expectations.
but right
At
now-
18, there's no expectations.
But right now,
it's about having
you're
fun.
making a
Right,
time.
because you're 18.
But
But
right
you're doing
now
a
you're
timeline.
making a timeline for
Yeah.
yourself, and so
Yeah.
what's happening is you're saying
I-
I've got 3 years to figure out my Mr. Wonderful, have a baby or settle down, have a baby, and do all the happy things you do when you find that somebody.
No, all
so
the
you're giving
expectations.
yourself a window.
Right.
So what I'm saying to you
First of
is,
all, I'm already past my window that I gave myself. The window's out the window.
yeah,
Like,
but the
it's
today's
gone.
norm is not what.
Right,
you-
but I don't live by today's norm.
The only people that suffer is us because we want grandkids, okay?
Yeah, I know. I don't live by today's norm. I live by her fucking norm. No, I'm just kidding. No, I don't live by what society tells me to live by. I have my own pressure, and it's not just on dating and relationships.
I
It's
know,
on
but don't
my
you think
success,
that
my
pressure is
career.
affecting?
I know it.
Is affecting the person you're trying to find.
It's affecting her herself.
That's what I
Forget even
mean.
the
That's
person
what
she's
I
trying-
mean.
It's affecting her herself. I told her, fucking chill out and lose the numbers. No
Yeah.
one's putting this on you.
Okay, I do have a problem with numbers, but I'm not going to change overnight. But like I said, I've already all the numbers that I had set out for myself, they're out the window.
shit
But
that
that's
was-
not your path right now.
The shit that was put
I'm
on us,
understanding that
the
it's
shit
not
that was
my
put
path.
on us as expectations, she puts them on herself.
Yes, I put them on myself. I wanted to be.
Hey,
a
listen. Have you
25
listened?
billionaire
Have you
right now at
listened
the age
to
of
Jay?
25.
Jay Shed? Is it Jay
Yeah,
Shed?
Jay
Shetty.
Shetty.
Oh, he's good.
Okay.
I like
He is
him.
the best.
Okay.
And what he says is the way we see life in a mirror is
Yeah.
like graduating at the age of 18, getting your first job at the age of
Right.
21,
Or 17.
getting married at the age of 24, settling down, having children
Right.
by 30, have this beautiful house, white picket
white
fence,
fence.
whatever.
Right.
That's not how life is
Okay,
today.
first of
You
all-
can have a baby without getting married. You can
I
have a
agree.
house without having a husband.
I agree. I feel like you guys are projecting things on me, but these are not my ideas. I do not have strict age limits. Yes, I do have goals in mind,
Yes.
but like I said, those goals have already been out the window. All my goals.
No,
that I
you
wanted-
still have your goals. They're just taking longer to achieve.
Yes, which I'm fine with. I don't think you guys are getting that. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I have it, but I don't hold myself back because of it.
Right.
I'm a contradiction. It's very hard to understand.
Yes,
Yes, I know.
I literally, I want a wedding and to find the love of my life, life, but I would also pick up with my friend and go elope right now and build a
Yes.
relationship and see where it goes. Like, I really have two contradicting opinions
Yes.
on myself and my life. I would also have a baby at 30 without being married or finding my forever person.
Yeah.
I already had a man that I said, hey, you're a good man.
Okay, there you go.
However, the other thing is that I'm also fine with how things play out with another person. Just because I talk about these things and say this is what I want and this is what I'm looking for and this is how I wish that things would play out does not mean I'm not living in the moment. I am, despite those things that I have in my head. I'm not letting that hold me back is what I'm trying to tell you.
Right.
But this is what you need to understand is that just because I have these conversations and say these things and have the ideas, one, does not mean that they don't evolve with my experience, and two, does not mean that I let these things hold me back
Right.
from living in the moment and pursuing other things or pursuing things the way that they happen and let them fall
Right.
the way that they fall.
Okay. So what is it
That's
now
what I
that you're
said.
expecting?
I don't have expectations. No, I don't have expectations. I just question everything.
Yeah.
Because I like to hear different perspectives and I like to question my own perspective, and this is why I'm so self-aware. Is because I question myself, because I hear different opinions, because I hear different perspectives.
Yeah.
I can say, am I being ridiculous in the way that I'm thinking? And then I can say, yeah, you are, or no, you're not, you know?
Right.
Or I can say, like, you know, this person had it this way and this is how it worked out, but
Do you ever give someone the benefit of the doubt?
always too
Okay.
much, to the point where my mom thinks I'm too naive and too trusting. Which is fine. I can't harden my heart because the world makes me that way.
No.
I know, but I can't. Even my past experiences, like
That's just your DNA.
it
You
is
can't
my DNA.
you can't change that.
No, I can't. And I know I joke about having like expired eggs and shit like that. I'm just joking.
Yeah,
Like,
of course.
it's not serious. I do sometimes feel pressure, especially in the situation that I'm in, like a year and a
Yeah, I
half
get what you're
to
saying.
be out there and to find somebody a year and a half sitting in a bed.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying.
Like, that's why you feel pressure and you're just like, holy shit. And then you start thinking about the bad things and you let your mind run wild, and you're like, who's gonna love me without, like, someone's gonna look at me and say, okay, her walking is off because of my ankle. She has to ask me what the menu options are at a restaurant. Like,
yeah.
people see you in a wheelchair, they're not going to say, I wonder if she's always been there. I wonder what happened to her. They don't get to understand your story. They see she's in a wheelchair,
Yeah.
she's broken, I'm not going to love her, and she's not an option for me.
I don't know. I don't know if everyone's like that.
No, not everyone's like that, but these are the things that I tell you run through my head
Yes,
while
of
I'm
course.
sitting on a bed and have only my thoughts to sit
Yeah, of
with.
course. Yeah.
This is what I'm looking for, and this is how I wish that things would play out. It's not me, I'm not me. But that's what I'm saying. Like, just because I'm a total contradiction, which I know makes it hard to get to know me, which is also what my mom thinks when people do try and get to know me. It's either she's a contradiction and she has differing opinions and I have no idea and I'm confused by this girl, so I'm out.
Yeah.
Or they stick around to understand me
Yeah.
and how I am, and they either like it or they don't like it.
Yeah.
So
Sometimes the tough exterior in the beginning is
Yeah.
hard for people to like communicate to, because
Yeah.
they don't know, like, are you just being,
Right. I think I don't necessarily put on a hard exterior. Like, I open up to people and I tell them my stories, but I am guarded.
Yeah.
I'm guarded because I feel like I've wasted too much time in the past not being guarded.
Yeah.
So this person is
Yeah.
just unlucky because I've been through all that
Yes.
experience, that I am extra sassy, or I push back on their opinions.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's part of me, but it is a defense mechanism.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
That's fair.
I don't know, Maria?
Oh, Maria. Maria, I'm gonna have to give her away.
You know, I also am not opposed to an arranged marriage. However, I'm just kidding. Anyways, is that the end of the podcast, Mother?
Over.
Over and out? Yeah?
Bye.
All right, bye, everyone.